Hi guys, you're watching Domino Autonomy. Today I'm doing a showcase on the heroes of Flesh and Blood, and I'm focusing on Welcome to Rathe. So in my little sketchbook, I've done a couple of quick sketches of these heroes, and I just use like a really cheap pen and didn't spend too much time shading and going into details, but it's just for fun, just to give you a little idea of what they look like. You can definitely go check them out on fabtcg.com and see them in all their beauty. But yeah, so this guy up here in the top left, this is Reinar. And excuse me if I'm not pronouncing that right, but so let's see. I'm just gonna read a little bit off their website just to give you an idea of what these guys are about. Um, in the depths of the savage lands, a lone brute has carved out his territory in blood and bone. Abandoned to the mercy of the jungle as a cub, he fought to survive, fending off vicious beasts and scavengers. Yet this struggle has forged an alpha predator, relentless and unflinching, tearing through anything that gets in his way. So he sounds pretty badass already. Reckless, savage, and uncontrollable, Reinar is driven by his bloodlust and base instincts. When he fights, he enters a bloody frenzy. Everything around him becomes a threat, the ground turning slick with blood as he blindly butchers everything in his path. So that sounds like Flesh and Blood. I think he sounds really cool, actually. So he's one of the first 4 heroes. So it talks about the hero highlights. I wrote in some of them down here. I don't know if you can read my writing. It's a little messy, so I'll just tell you. For the hero highlights, we have Intimidate. So Fear, a weapon more powerful than tooth, claw, or club. Reinar showcases his status as an apex predator with his ability to intimidate the enemy, immobilizing their defenses with his terrifying bellows. We've got Roll the Dice. He's recklessly unpredictable. When a brute succumbs to instinct, anything can happen. To be an alpha brute, you'll have to throw caution to wind and roll the dice. And Strong Survive. The rule of the savage lands is simple. The strong survive. Strength matters is shown by the many brute cards and effects that are turned on by attacks with 6 or more power. So yeah, so that is Reinar. He definitely seems very cool. He's got like a little guy's head in his hand. I don't know if you can tell. It's a little messy, but I just thought that was cool. He definitely seems pretty savage. So the next guy is Bravo. Bravo Showstopper. So, obviously in my picture, he has no face. So I started at the bottom, and as I was getting towards the top, I realized I don't have enough room for this guy's head. But I think he's my least favorite looks-wise. Like I said before, I have never played this, so he could be the best in the game. I don't really know, but so far he's my least favorite. The star of the Everest Carnival, leader of the Legendarium, performing stories and legends for cheering crowds, Bravo grew up listening to the tales of old, fascinated by past heroes and adventurers. When his destiny came knocking, with a curious quest and mysterious companions, Bravo jumped at the chance to become a true hero. Now he has embraced the legend of the Guardians and is ready to write his own story. Confident, charming, and theatrical, Bravo treats battle like a performance. Set the stage, build the anticipation, and prepare for the grand finale. For once he's ready to strike, nothing can stand in the way of his powerful attacks. So Bravo sounds like a real diva. I don't know if it's just me, but he's got like this little handlebar mustache that I picture him taking a lot of time to like put wax in and make really pretty. And he's definitely like on the stage full of energy. He also has this cool hammer, which is actually over here, but I drew it over here. So yeah, he's got a couple hero highlights. Crushing blows. Bravo, the strongest man in all of Rathe, or so the posters pinned to trees and alehouse doors say when the Everest Carnival approaches. He sounds like a narcissist. Crush attacks are the most powerful attacks on Welcome to Rathe. Often the opponent will be able to dodge their full impact, But if Bravo is able to gain a dominating position, the severe detrimental crush effects will cripple the opponent's plans. So, some people talk about how, like, with the lore of these heroes, that they might change over time. I wonder, like, I don't know. Is this guy gonna be, is he a good guy or is he a bad guy? He doesn't feel that good to me. I don't know. It's just a vibe I get. So, domination. Bravo is a master of dominating the limelight and likewise combat. His hero ability plays a key role in his performance, making his show-stopping acts impossible to miss. Bravo's ability makes his crush attacks with 7 or more power more likely to deal the 4 damage required to inflict their debilitating effects. Star of the show. When Bravo takes the stage, his presence fills the room. Such is the aura of a great showman. Auras are a key part of Bravo's act, bolstering his ability to impose himself on center stage and on the battlefield. Bravo's auras stay in the arena when you play them, giving you an ongoing effect or an effect at a future point in time. So that's cool. So his deck, like the deck that you would build around Bravo, is obviously going to be more geared toward auras. And I'm interested to like find out how all that works. So obviously I spent the most time on Dorinthia because she's so hot. Look at this girl. She is amazing. Let's see here. All right, so I'm going to start with Katsu at the top. Katsu the Wanderer. So I don't know if you can see him. He's got like a little thing on his back for like, to look like, I don't know, quivers for a bow or something? I'm not sure. The head of the Mugenshi clan, Katsu belongs to one of the hidden households of Mysteria. That sounds cool. Concealed within the Gorge of 1,000 Winds, undergoing the traditional journey of the Jakyoku, he successfully regained his memories and returned to the clan, earning his place as head of the clan. Years later, he has left the gorge once more, determined to find a cure for the curse affecting his people. Calm and level-headed, some might underestimate Katsu, mistaking his practical nature for an aversion to violence. However, underneath his peaceful demeanor is a sharp intelligence capable of becoming a deadly force of nature when provoked. In the heat of battle, Katsu can call upon the power of the wind, striking down his opponents with the speed of a hurricane. So he sounds like he's going to be like the deck is going to be really fast moving, I guess. That would be my first impression. Hero highlights for Katsu: 1,000 Strikes. Inspired by classic 1vs1 arcade fighting games of the 80s and 90s, which sounds awesome. I love that stuff. Katsu brings good old forward down, forward punch combo chains to Flesh and Blood. Sequence your combos correctly to unleash devastating finishing moves. Be as the wind. Ninjas are the most agile class in Flesh and Blood, shown by their unparalleled access to go-again attacks. Blow the enemy away with a tempest of attacks that stretch their defenses to breaking point. Cool. Yeah, I'd be interested to check that out. He sounds like it'd be a fun deck to play, but it's hard for me to say. Okay, so then we have Dorinthia. Beautiful Dorinthia with her long flowing blonde hair. Absolutely stunning. All right. A young lieutenant in the hand of Sol. Dorinthia Ironsong has dedicated her life to defending the people of Solana. Once her kind heart and natural curiosity lead her to question her elders, foregoing the orders of her superiors in favor of following her heart. Yet her brash actions put the party in danger, and her fellow knights paid for her mistake with their lives. Thea has since learned to follow the wisdom of Sol in all aspects of her life, vowing to honor the memory of those that were lost that fateful day. Thea is a formidable opponent on the battlefield, a prodigy swordswoman who uses both skill and strategy to her advantage. Wielding the Dawnblade, she is graceful and nimble, darting past opponents' defenses to make every attack count. So Thea, that's short for Dorinthia. So she has a cute little nickname. Hero highlights. Reprise. Warriors are masters of close combat, and their prime engage steel to steel. Reprise is an effect that is turned on when the opponent defends with a card from their hand, capturing the concept of the warrior being engaged. The word reprise is inspired by the fencing maneuver to strike again immediately after being defended, and an ode to Thea's Ironsong heritage, being the repetitive song of a blacksmith, metal striking metal. The Dawn Blade. So the Dawn Blade, that's right here, her blade. A masterful swordsman with a special affinity to Dawnblade, Dorinthia's ability alone is able to unlock its power. The centerpiece of the Dorinthia deck, when Dawnblade grows in power, it takes control of the battlefield. And then last one is Spread the Light. Take up the mantle of the proud warrior and join the ranks of the Hand of Soul. With the blessings of the light and the faith of your people, it is up to you to protect the innocent and spread the word of Soul across Rathe. You are a representative of Solana, the Hand of Soul, and it is your sworn duty to help others see the light. So if you don't already know, Soul is sun, and Solana, I guess that would be also sun. So that's awesome. She's like light, and I just love her. She's very cool. I would definitely be interested in making a deck around her character. And that's it for Welcome to Rathe. I'm also going to be doing a hero showcase for Arcane Rising. And I'll also do one eventually for Crucible of War, but that'll be coming a little bit down the line. And so yeah, definitely check out my next video if you want to see my hero showcase for Arcane Rising. And hopefully pretty soon we'll be able to check out some of the Monarch previews together. And so yeah, if you're not already subscribed to my channel, you should definitely do that, because in the future I will be doing more unboxings, and like I said, I'll hopefully be doing an Arcane Rising Unlimited boxing later in the week. So definitely subscribe if you would like to see that. Thanks so much, you guys.